Heyo, what's up guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is gonna be how to fix your MMR in League or how to increase your MMR in League of Legends. So, what is MMR? MMR is matchmaking rating, and it basically determines what elo you're playing with and against. And this is also what determines how much LP you're gaining per win and how much LP you're losing per loss. So, the first thing to increase your MMR or fix your MMR is to go on win streaks or win overall more consistently. This kinda is self-explanatory that if you win more, your MMR also increases. But basically win streaks are really important if you can get those, simply because that you are basically having a short period of time where MMR like spikes. And if you can constantly keep the spike like super high, you can gain a lot of LP if you keep a win streak for 5 to 10 games and only lose a couple before going on to another big win streak. Second tip kinda helps you also go on win streaks. It kinda fits with tip number 1, and that is dodging more games. So most people actually don't dodge any games at all. They actually play out every single game. But this is not really a good thing, since most of the games, well not most of the games, but some games that you're gonna be experiencing, you're gonna have a very slim chance of winning, simply because of team comp, simply because of the players, people first timing stuff, people being autofilled, etc, etc. So basically what I recommend is that if you are doubting if you can win the game, I'd rather dodge and go into the next lobby where I'm more confident in the fact that we can win, compared to being kind of 50-50 on can we win, can we not win, and then risk losing when you could possibly have a better lobby. An additional tip is also dodging promo games. Nobody really dodges promo games, but let me tell you a thing. So if you can win a promo game, go for the win. If you're very confident in the fact that you can win, just go for it. It's always good to win promos. But the thing about dodging promo games and why most people don't do it is because it counts as a loss in your promo match. So keep this in mind. If you dodge a game in your promos, it counts as a loss. But every time that you dodge, you only lose LP and you don't lose MMR. So basically this means that if you're Silver 2 and you're in promos to Silver 1, most likely you're gonna have Silver 1 MMR. So this means that you're gonna be playing with Silver 2 or Silver 1 teammates, but you're gonna be playing against Silver 1 players, which basically means that you're gonna keep this MMR. And if you then dodge in Silver 1 promo, then you basically keep the MMR, but you have this one loss. And if you then do that 2 times, this basically means that you're gonna be gaining more LP in Silver 2 than if you just won the promos. Then you're gonna have the same LP games as before, or even having a chance of getting less LP. Third tip is having to do with duo. So if you are a lower elo player, what you want to do to increase MMR is duo with higher elo player. So if we take the same example, you're a Silver 2 player, if you then duo with a Gold 3, this is basically gonna make sure that instead of you playing with Silver 2, Silver 1 players, basically what Riot will do is, since you are Silver 2, so let's say you're here, and you're duo with Gold 3, it's gonna find an average MMR of like Silver 1, Gold 4. So this basically means that you're gonna be gaining more LP and losing less if you lose, simply because that you are lower elo than the average player in the game. This also means that if you're duo queue with someone lower and you lose, this basically means that you're going to be losing more LP and you're going to be losing more MMR than if you're duo with a player at your own like elo, or if you're duo with a higher elo player, or if you're strictly solo. So keep this in mind. The last tip only works for diamond players and above, and that is decaying your account. So once you get to diamond level or higher, if you play in diamond, every 28 days you have to play at least 1 game, otherwise you're gonna decay. I think it's 50 LP. Again, if you decay, you keep the MMR, you just lose the LP. If you get to Masters, Grandmasters, or Challenger, then it's 10 games every 10 days, otherwise you're gonna lose 250 LP. And again, you only lose the LP and not the MMR. So again, keep in mind, LP and rank doesn't matter for the majority of the season. It's only when you get to the last bit of season, so the last month or so of season, or maybe like the last 2 months, that you want to be grinding hard, you want to be gaining LP. Until then, what you want to do is basically stack MMR. This doesn't mean, of course, that you're just going to be the same level for, or the same elo for 8 months, and then you're gonna be grinding. You wanna like consistently grind, but also consistently stack your MMR. Because if you only only focus on elo and LP, you will reach a point where you're gonna be having so low LP gains and so big LP losses that it's gonna be impossible for you to climb. So focus on both the LP, but also the MMR. If you have a really good MMR, and especially if you're playing lower elo, you're gonna have the chance of skipping divisions. So this basically means that if you're a silver 3 player, you have the chance to skipping to silver 1 and skipping entire division silver 2. A general rule of thumb is the fact that you are gonna be needing at least 25 or 26 LP gains per win. And you also have a chance to skipping having to play promos and skipping, which basically means that, again, if you get to silver 3 100 LP, you're gonna have the chance to not having to play even the promos, you just strictly skip into silver 1 and even skip silver 2 promos. A general rule of thumb would be around 30 LP or above in order for you to skip both division and having to play the promos. The last thing here is my account right here. As you can see, I am currently 288 LP in Grandmasters, and I basically want to showcase how my MMR is on this account. So as you can see, I got 18 LP for the last one. Not the biggest LP gains, but before that I got plus 21. Then I lost 15, I got plus 26, I got 18, I lost 15, 16, 16, 14. So I lose around 14 to 16, and I get between 18 and plus 26, depending on the rank. So basically this means that every time I win, I gain way more LP than whenever I lose. And it actually is so close that I almost just need 1 win, and then I can lose 2 games, and I'm just gonna be down a few LP. So again, it's always worth to focus on your MMR, but also the LP. So these were the 4 things that you can do to increase your MMR or fix your MMR. If you have any questions regarding MMR or anything regarding League, leave your questions in the comment section down below. Otherwise, ask me live over at twitch.tv/Kami_Khazix. And otherwise, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more content. And I'll just see you guys in my next YouTube video or on my next live stream. So see you guys.